Use a vibe sart. Welcome to my channel. Use a vibe sart. Said. Use a vibe sart. Said. Hee. Use a vibe sart. Said. Meow. Use a vibe sart. Said. Hi.
Alright, let's get the party started. Hi everybody, this is Makaname. How are you doing tonight? Or today? Depends on where you live.
Use a vibe sart. Said. Hi Megan.
Hi! How are you doing tonight? Or today? Not sure what I'm gonna draw tonight, but I'll come up with something. I usually
Use a
save
vibe sart. Said. Nice, how about you?
I'm doing alright. Just a little tired tonight.
Use a vibe sart. Said. Maybe draw Spider-Man.
I'm not good at drawing superheroes. I was gonna draw one of my OCs again. Thanks for the suggestion, but I'm not really good at drawing superhero characters. They usually become stringy, Michael.
Use a vibe sart. Said. My profile picture? Please.
Let me see your picture.
Simptap 4989. Welcome to my channel. Simptap 4989. Said. Hi.
Hi,
Simptap
welcome to the channel.
4989. Said. Physical media is cool. Use a vibe sart. Said. Yo Simptap wanna play Roblox. At Asympto at 4989. Said. No, I'd rather play Street Fighter. At UseAVibesart. Said. What about FC Mobile? At Asympto at 4989. Said. I don't know what that is. At UseAVibesart. Said. Football game. At Asympto at 4989. Said. I don't like sports. At UseAVibesart. Said. What else can you play besides Street Fighter? At Asympto at 4989. Said. Guilty Gear. At Asympto at 4989. Said. Skullgirls. At UseAVibesart. Said. Well, I don't know WTR. At Asympto at 4989. Said. Marvel vs Capcom. At Asympto at 4989. Said. Some Tekken. At Asympto at 4989. Said. Dead or Alive. At Asympto at 4989. Said. King of Fighters. At UseAVibesart. Said. Blood Strike. At Asympto at 4989. Said. Nope, haven't heard of that one. At Jinden Gaming. Welcome to my channel. At Jinden Gaming. Said. Could you do a Gasada Kuro? It's a yokai.
Not sure what that your fire? So it's a demon? Well, what's from what anime? I don't think I've ever heard of that character.
At Yusa Vibesart. Said. Bro, my brother is crying for my phone. At Yusa Vibesart. Said. And I don't know why playing W tissues. At Yusa Vibesart. Said. 67. At Yusa Vibesart.
Don't even know what that means.
Said, sorry bruh.
I'm too old for that.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. Hey Meganim. Could you do a Gasida Kuro?
I don't know what that is.
At Josh Stories F1W. Welcome to my channel. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Kyo.
Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Mega Anime. How is your night or day going for you?
At Yusa Vibesart. Said. Face turquoise music note.
Make her body fall.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Thanks. At Yusa Vibesart. Said. Nice music going on there. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. For the welcome. At Jinden Gaming. Said. Could you do a Gasida Kuro? It's a yokai. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Was that AI I heard? At Yusa Vibesart. Said. What are you making?
I am making my
At Josh
one of my
Stories
OCs.
F1W.
And
Said. Am sub to the channel.
thank you. This is speech chat. Speech to chat that I'm using so I can actually listen to the chat room. Because I have dyslexia, so it takes me a while to actually keep up with the chat room.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. I will drop a sub if you do a Gasida Kuro. Jboy Draws. Thanks for following. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Oh my god, it is an AI voice, how did you do that? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Goodalai Mudoli. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Hocus Pocus. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Rizzler Hizzler.
Thank you for following.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Okay, that is funny. At Jinden Gaming. Said. Nice drawing.
Thank you.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Nay, it's saying everything I say, okay then.
Yep, later.
At Yuza Vibesart. Said. Josh Stories, can you play Roblox? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Sammy Nina II. At Jinden Gaming. Said. I made a video yesterday and posted it. My first video.
Congratulations. Did you have fun doing it?
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Yo. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Yep. At Yuza Vibesart. Said. Let's play Den. At Yuza Vibesart. Said. What's your username? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. I am still in 53 subs. At Jinden Gaming. Said. It has 40 views so far. And yes. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. My old channel had 367 subs. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. But I restarted a guy. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Okay.
Well, at least you have 40 followers. Viewers, that's a good sign. And it's okay to start over on your stream if you want to do a different route. On your... There's no harm in doing something else with your talent. As long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters.
At Yuza Vibesart. Said. Josh Stories, what's your username? At Jinden Gaming. Said. I made a video on a Blocks Fruits concept, it's a Roblox game. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Okay, I'm gonna check if he or she sent me a friend request. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Knew I love animations. At Yuza Vibesart. Said. Bro, what's your username? At Josh Stories F1W. Said, I have been drawing for 4 years and I have been animating for 1 year.
Nice.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said, I have said that like 3 times. At Jinden Gaming. Said, once you're done with that one, could you do a Gasada Kuro?
Probably not tonight, because I have to finish this picture and then go to bed. Maybe on Sunday morning?
At Yuza Vibesart. Said, bro, just say it. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, Josh Animatis Omega. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, that is the username. At Jinden Gaming. Said, okay, that's fine. At Yuza Vibesart. Said, okay, mine is at Topsy 218. Number 118. Welcome to my channel. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, wait, that looks like a furry.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said, no, bad, I didn't want to say that. At Jinden Gaming. Said, I'll sub anyway. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, okay, I will send you a friend request. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, okay, I'll be back. At Yuza Vibesart. Said, bro, I sent you. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, I saw it, we are now friends. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, so which game do you want to play on? At Josh Stories F1W. Said, Rivals Blue Lock. Blocks Fruits Jujitsu Shenanigans. At Jinden Gaming. Said, Josh Stories. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, I don't want a lot for Kermit, there is just one thing I need, and I don't hear about them presents, underneath the Kermit tree. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, yeah, what do you want to ask? At Josh Stories F1W. Said, I love rapping. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, okay AI, you leave me no choice. At Use a Vibesart. Said, bro, Josh Stories I will play in little bit. At Jinden Gaming. Said, you deserve more followers Meganim. At Use a Vibesart. Said, like one house. At Use a Vibesart. Said, hour. At Use a Vibesart. Said, bye. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, AI, I say this, if a woman is right and a man is wrong, and a man says a woman is right, is he wrong? At Josh Stories F1W. Said, what game is little bit?
I don't know how to answer that because it's sort of both ways.
At Use a Vibesart. Said, I will play in an hour. At Josh Stories F1W. Said, ILL just joined the game, he chooses AIPEIE. At Use a Vibesart. Said, what did you get in age verification? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. First I wrote 12 for myself. At Use a Vibesart. Said. What did you get? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Then they told me to scan and they gave me 17. At Use a Vibesart. Said. I got 9 to 12. At Use a Vibesart. Said. Bruh. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Then I declined it. At Use a Vibesart. Said. Maybe do it with someone that is 9. At Jinden Gaming. Said. I don't know how people draw that good meganym.
It just takes a lot of practice. There's a lot of stuff I don't know how to draw.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Because if I got 18 I would be able to visit voice chat but I can't.
If art's what you want to do, just give time. That's all that matters with art. It's your pace. It's not supposed to be rushed.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. Ah, okay. If I knew how to draw well I would draw my concept and post it on YouTube and Discord. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Dude join me, I'm joining my cousin.
Well, try drawing it. Keep drawing it the way that you want it to come out. If it's the first time you try it doesn't work out, then do other practices so you can get to
At
the
Jinden
level
Gaming.
you want it to.
Said. Have you guys seen One Piece?
Not the newer part. I've seen the beginning of One Piece. Robin's my favorite character.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. I'm at episode 530 or so.
Oh wow,
At Jinden
I'm
Gaming.
not even close to that.
Said. Robin is a strong top 5.
Let's see, the last time I've actually watched One Piece. It's been a long time. I think it's when the skeleton guy got. No. Yeah, it's when the skeleton guy got. I can't remember his name. Who's your favorite character in One Piece?
At Jinden Gaming. Said. Oh okay Brook. At Jinden Gaming. Said. Is his name.
And then I think that was the last time I actually started watching One Piece. I've seen bits and pieces here and
At
there.
Jinden Gaming. Said. I like Zoro.
There is a cool character.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. He's the most loyal.
That is true. Yeah, One Piece is not really my favorite anime. It's good for some points, but it's a long story. And I just lost interest after a while. And that happens.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. Plus I'm into swords and weapons.
That's
At
cool.
Jinden Gaming. Said. Especially the unique honors. At Jinden Gaming. Said. One's asterisk.
Let's see. Demon Slayer is a good one. But I haven't seen the whole thing yet either. I'm behind on my anime. I'm just too busy lately. I need to get back. When I get a chance to, I'll get back into my.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. I'll definitely come back Sunday.
Okay. I'll have to look up
At
your.
Jinden Gaming.
You'll have to remind me that.
Said. Also my parents say Demon Slayer is too intense for me.
Well, it depends on
At
your
Jinden
age.
Gaming. Said. So I can't watch it.
Let's see, what would be an easier anime for you if you like school? I'll have to
At
think
Josh
about
Stories
that.
F1W. Said. Y'all am back Booyah.
Hi, welcome back. I'll have to think about the anime that has swords in it that you would actually like. That is a little easier on younger people.
At Jinden Gaming. Said. I am young to say not too much.
That's fine. Don't say your age. People don't need to know your age.
At
I'll
Jinden Gaming.
look around to see if there's a
Said.
younger age.
I am about to watch Death Note.
That
Josh
might be a
Stories
little
F1W.
tense for your age, too.
Said. Wait, is that kitten ears or just the hat? At Jinden Gaming. Said. Sometime soon.
It's supposed to be wolf ears, so they're supposed to be a little different, but the only ears they had were cat ears, but I made them my own style. So I pretty much say it's wolf ears. Have you ever seen any Studio Ghibli stuff? That might be actually interesting
At Jinden Gaming
and easy on your
said,
age.
IGTG. See you Sunday.
Alright, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
Adam and Children Book. Welcome to my channel. Adam and Children Book said, Heya. Adam and
Hi,
Children
how are
Book
you doing tonight?
said, cute sketch.
Thank you.
At Jinden Gaming said, YouTube.
Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna outline it and erase it, and then I'm gonna color it in. So you guys don't have to use, if you do your own art, you don't have to go by what everyone else is going by. Only use what's easier on you and stuff like that that you can actually get a hold of. And that's for every artist out there. But I'm using a Ohuhu liquid for the outline. Because that's what I have. But if you want more information, I'll put it down below. I'll show you what I'm using for my art stuff if you need to know. Probably be smart if I can show you what I'm talking about.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Hey Amin." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Hey, I talk thing that I'm suspicious about."
What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. That is odd for you. Like I said, I have dyslexia, so this is the only way I can actually keep up with the chat. That's I can. If you don't want the chat, come tomorrow because I don't have
At
the
Amin
chat
Children Book
tomorrow.
said, "Hi Josh."
Because I play a game and I don't use the chat. I try to keep an eye on the chat room. Don't know what we're going to play tomorrow.
At Amin Children Book said, "BTW, do you have ADHD? Sorry, I'm curious, how do you focus on something and not get distracted by?"
I have a little bit of ADHD. Well, a little. I have the depression side of ADHD. How do I not get distracted? Depends if I'm on the zone with art. Because usually I can be totally out of it if I'm doing artwork. That's why I have the little chat room going off. So I can actually hear what you guys are doing. Or what everyone's talking about and try to put some thoughts to it. Well, I try. It's not a guarantee I'm going to be fully there. But people with, a lot of times people with disabilities will find something that they can actually overcome something. Well, not overcome it, but try to balance it, I should say. Like, I can't read very well because of dyslexia. So I use audiobooks to actually listen to so I know what the story's about. A little easier. It might distract other people, but I rather do audiobooks than some stuff that they suggest.
At Am in Children Book said, thanks, nice info.
Hopefully that explains a little bit better for you. It's not, it doesn't work with everyone, because everyone learns in their own way. But that's how it works for me.
At Josh Stories F1W said, highway.
Hi.
At Josh Stories F1W said, yeah, I would want to focus on animating, then I see a new movie coming out, then I see another video in my sights, then I see that I have to fold laundry, then I go back to animating and it just resets.
That pretty much
At
happens.
Josh Stories F1W said, hey, I am watching you, don't do any funny business.
Because I do somewhat animation. I've done a couple of them, very small ones. But I pretty much every time for some reason, every time I do anything different or any animation or any of my artwork on certain things, it's like I'm starting from the beginning and I'm trying to remember what I did last time. I don't know why it's like that, but it does. Gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll erase it. With the kneaded eraser, because it's a little easier.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. 1,234 everyone on the floor 5,678 everyone eat some cake 9 10 11 12 donate forget to slap yourselves 13 14 15 16 everyone jump on a Minecraft piston. MLWK. Welcome to my channel.
Think tried. Time for the shaking camera. I'll try not to do too
At
much
Josh
shaking.
Stories F1W. Said. My name J-Boy, you can call me JB, my raps so fire, yo LL need the C. Don't need to buzz around like a bee because why am I seeing a guy climbing a tree? At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Well, this chat is empty, no one is even chatting. Beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes, face with raised eyebrow, face with raised eyebrow.
What happened? Some people just come to hang out, some people just come to see the art. Sorry about the shaking of the camera, because it's on the same table as my everything else, my artwork and stuff.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. NG or Spanish, anyone that moves their hands or body is gay.
That's not very nice.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Smiling face with horns, smiling face with horns, smiling face with horns.
That doesn't mean anything. Play nice or I'm gonna have to let you go off the stream. This is a fun stream. It's a relaxing stream. Everyone can come and have fun and enjoy it. That's what the stream's about. Not picking on each other. That is my rule. I try not to block people, but there's sometimes I have to.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Okay, I'm done."
I'll take your word for it. Alright. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna grab my markers, so I'm not leaving the room or anything like that. So if my avatar does something weird, because I'm not in front of my camera. So bear with me. Let me grab my colors for you guys.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Corey and friends." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Something else YT." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Odd ones out." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Afma." At Am in Children Book said, "Okay I." At Josh Stories F1W said, "More True God." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Oms." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Cash and Nico." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Jaden Animal." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Jaden Animations." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Chainfer."
There's not really much colors for her because she's a white wolf. But I'm using Posca and Ohuhu markers. Well, Posca is not a alcohol. It's my brain is so dead.
Adam in Children Book said, "Welcome back."
Thank you.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "How do I get purple crown?" At Josh Stories F1W said, "PLS Don T report me."
I don't know what the crown thing is.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "I don't want my channel to be removed again."
Then behave yourself. I won't call you in if you just behave yourself. I don't like taking stuff away from people. I might give you a timeout.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Please don't report me."
I'm not going to report you. I might give you a timeout, though. Just behave yourself and calm.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "I worked so hard for this."
Like I said, I won't report you, so just calm down. If I have to give you a timeout, I'll give you a timeout.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Okay chill cat girl, I'm just making this chat fun." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Okay ILL stop talking."
You don't have
Adam
to
in
talk.
Children Book said, "I'm surprised you are not angry, Meg grinning face with sweat."
I'm not really sure what he's talking about, so it sort of went over my head. And it's also really hard to get me mad. Unless you really, really try. Not a volunteer thing. I don't want you to try to get me mad because then problems will go. It's supposed to be a chill stream. A fun stream that
At
everyone...
Josh Stories F1W said, "Yeah, she is not sure she is a chill girl. Why would she get angry? She is chill."
And a lot of times I just ignore it. Now, if Sylvie was here, she would actually tell me to watch.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "Can I see all your sketches in the book?"
When I'm done with the sketchbook, I show it to everyone. So when I'm done, you'll see it. But I'm not quite done with the sketchbook, so I still have a ways to go. I can always use 0.
At Am in Children Book said, "BTW, what BGM you are using? Is it free copyright?" At Josh Stories F1W said, "I am the most quiet kid in the class. I have so much aura that if the teacher wants to punish all the students, I will always get removed out of the punishment because I'm chill and quiet." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Also, what does autistic mean?"
Oh, my music? Yeah, it's free copyright. It is royalty free. Hold on. Let me get it closer so I can actually see it on. Royalty free. Come on. Whenever my computer wants to catch up. My computer is so old. Royalty free pop music. Epic sound. Epic sound. I'll put it in the description down below when I'm done with the stream. So you can always go to my stream and get that. I think it's
At Josh Stories
$12.99.
F1W said, "Okay chat, bye, I am about to eat."
Alright, have a good one. Talk to you later. And thanks for hanging.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "See you next time, pa-chow chow, pa-chow chow." At Am in Children Book said, "Oh nice, thanks, nice BGM by the way."
Well, I'd rather have it if it's. I think it's $12.99. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up again. But it's for the whole. I pay for the whole year, so it's more than that. I'm not really sure for monthly.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Bye chat, see you next time. At Ammon Children Book. Said. Bye Josh.
Bye, Josh. Have a good one.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. If you time out someone that wants to make the chat fun, you are being mean, or you didn't know that he was not doing anything bad. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Okay, now I'm going by. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Wait, why am I still here?
Go and eat, Josh, before your mom gets mad. Or your parents get mad.
At Ammon Children Book. Said. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Sue, what do you think of my profile picture? It looks cool, right?
Yeah, you did a great job on it.
At Ammon Children Book. Said. You're not going to eat, Josh?
At this rate, no, he's not.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Okay, is there a spiel that is keeping me here in this stream, or is it because I'm bored and my spirit is making me stay here just in case?
Must be your spirit because you're not eating.
At Josh Stories F1W. Said. But it's in a cooler suit, it's still fresh. Game is game, bro, don't hate the player, hate the game. At Ammon Children Book. Said. Yeah, I agree, Josh, this stream is so chill and relaxed, definitely underrated, people need to come by watching Meg. At Josh Stories F1W. Said. Ammon, how did you get that purple crown? At Josh Stories F1W said, yeah, the need to watch Meg.
Well, food comes before my stream, dude.
At
That's
Josh
more
Stories
important than my
F1W
stream.
said, if only I could tell an animator friend of mine to join. At Amin Children Book said, I do know grinning face with sweat.
I think YouTube just gives it to certain people, I think. I don't know how they get it here. I can't answer that question. I think it depends on certain things.
At Josh Stories F1W said, my aura. At Josh Stories F1W said, my aura is gone. Oh, someone here left. It was 4 before, now it's 3.
I don't know how that's possible. Um, I'm gonna use 0 to blend in the color pencil.
At Josh Stories F1W said, "It has been an honor joining this stream, but it's finally time for me to go. See you later, alligator. Oncoming fist, oncoming fist, oncoming fist, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses, pensive face."
Alright, bye Josh. Have fun eating. And have a great day. If it's daytime for you. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna have to see if I have. Well, still has one. Maybe I can. Ooh, almost lost the lid.
At Am in Children Book said, "Ahaha, yeah, have fun, Josh." At Josh Stories F1W said, "Yes, pizza time to eat."
Okay.
At Am in Children Book said, "Is it late night in your place? What's time right now at your place? It's 3 p.m. at my place though, still afternoon."
Oh wow. It is 1 a.m. where I am. So it's really late for me.
Adam in Children Book said, "Wow, don't forget to rest BTW."
I will rest after I'm done with the surgery. It's 3 p.m. for you. Don't forget to eat. Well, it depends on what time you eat. Because usually I try to eat at noon when I get up, and then maybe 3 when certain people get off work, and then 7 o'clock. So that's my eating style.
Adam in Children Book said, "Ahaha, thanks for reminding. But I'm fasting RN."
How are you? The only problem is for me, I can't really fast as much because it sometimes makes me sick. But if it works for you, that's all that matters. You know your body better than anyone. For me, unfortunately, I like food too much. So that's not really healthy of me.
Adam in Children Book said, "Thanks Meg. I will go eat again at 6 p.m. though, 3 more hours carrot carrot." Adam in Children Book said, "BTW, what's your favorite food again? I'm not catching."
Mine is a mix. I am a spaghetti freak, but I also love ribs. What about you? What's your favorite meal? I know mine's not that healthy, but I can't help it. Well, I can't help it, but I still love them. I love food. A little too much, but I still love it.
Adam in Children book said, I love spaghetti too, but I'm not eating that often, unfortunate. My favorite food, I don't really know. I don't know if there any English name as Oseng Kaking Panjang and Ditch.
I'm not sure what that would be. But if it's in your location and you really love it, that's all that really matters.
Adam in Children book said, it's the food menu on my country. I don't really know what's in English, face with tears of joy.
That's fine. If I ever travel the world, and I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, and I actually get a good paycheck, I'll have to try it. You'll have to remind me if I ever come to your country. Because I'm sure it's really good. The only problem I can't see is any seafood. I can't eat anything from the water. It doesn't work well with my stomach. So if it's a seafood delicacy, I'm not going to be able to eat it. But if it's good for you, if you love it, that's all that matters.
Adam in Children book said, from the wall or from the water? Sorry, I'm not hearing right.
From the
Adam
water.
in Children book said, oh, water.
Yeah, I'm pretty much allergic to anything from the water. kind of stories do you write? 'Cause you say you're on your thing. It's a children's book. Do you write stories where you live? Good. Wait,
Adam in Children Book said, "Not yet, right now I'm just illustrating. Someone writes right now, not yet have any ideas to do the writing right now, grinning face with sweat."
well, there's nothing wrong about that. As long as you know what area you want to go for, and something that actually brings you joy, that's all that matters. If that's what you want to do, I have no doubt you can do it.
Adam in Children Book said, "Thank you. How about I draw a quick sketch of you? How can I send you? Instagram or YouTube community?"
Send it through my YouTube comments. I think that's the best way to do it. And then I can put you on. I'll put it on my beginning stream so you can actually see it, and then my out stream thanking you for, because I always thank the people that make a picture for me, and I show off their artwork. 'Cause I appreciate it.
Adam in Children Book said, "Okay. Please wait."
Take your time on it. You can always give it to me anytime. I'll keep an eye out on the comments. And if you don't have time to do that, don't worry yourself. I'm not too worried. I appreciate thoughts. And that also reminds me, and you're following me on YouTube, right? Have I drawn you a quick picture at all? If I haven't, try to remind me on Sunday that I owe you a picture, and I'll draw you a quick picture for you of almost anything you want. Has to be PG-13. PG. But I don't think you're that kind of person that would go any further.
Adam and Children Book said, "Yeah, I have subscribed to you while ago, you have asking me to, but I don't have anything for you to draw back then face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy."
Well, whenever you get a chance to think of something, I'll try my best to actually draw it for you. Just take your time, whatever. It doesn't have to be right now or anytime soon. Just remind me that I owe you a picture. Because with my brain, it goes through one ear and out the other. And if you're drawing my avatar character, you don't have to do the color ears. Just do one white ear and one black ear. If that's easier for you. I just have like I made this design for the ears to be like paint coming down the ears, represent my artist style. Just make it as easy for you as possible. I'm not too worried about it. Whatever you do, it's gonna be great.
Adam and Children book. Said. Done. Laughing face.
I can't wait to see it. Emmett, I've been saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Where's my thing? So awkward.
Adam and Children book. Said. Is it good? Also, hope you like it. I have to find it.
send it? You said you sent it to my YouTube? Because for some reason it's not showing up, and I don't know how to make it show up. I'm sure it's really good. I really want to see it.
Adam and Children Book said, yeah, YouTube community. Adam and Children Book said, or is there any social media I can send it to you?
Let me try to. I'm trying to find my community. Let's see. You have a link to it that I can just click on? Maybe that'll be like send the link on my into the chat and I'll just click on it that way. But that's the only other thing I can think of. But for some reason, I don't have a community thing. It says
Adam and Children Book said, I don't YouTube would let me send the link.
Okay, let me see if I can find my community thing. Maybe I haven't downloaded it yet.
Adam and Children Book said, I don't think YouTube would let me send the link. Grinning face with sweat.
That's alright. That's alright. If they can't do it that way, we'll figure out something. Let's see if I have to download it.
Adam and Children Book said, you can check the button, visit community, next to subscribe button.
Is it on yours or on your channel, or would it be on mine? Let's see if I can figure this out. I really want to see it.
Adam and Children Book said, on your channel.
Okay, yeah, I'm on. Be patient. Okay. Community. Alright. Oh, thank you! Thank you for telling me how to get there, too! Thank you so much! It looks so cute! You did a great job! Thank you! And you don't have to color it in. It's great as it is. Oh, I'm gonna save the picture.
Adam and Children Book said, ahaha yay.
See, how can I save this? Might have to fix it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put it so the next time I'm streaming, it'll be at the beginning of my stream, on my welcome stream, and then it will be at the end of it, thanking all my artists that did the artwork. And like I said, whenever you come up with an idea that you want me to draw for you, tell me so I can actually draw it for you as best as I can. I can't be as good as you because your art's really talented.
Adam and Children Book said, you're welcome carrot carrot, glad you like it. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
I appreciate it. And like I said, I owe you a picture too. So just whenever you have a thought in your head that you want me to draw for you, I'll draw you a little doodle for thanking you for the artwork and also for following. Because I appreciate, or subscribe, I mean, because you're on YouTube. I work for a store. But I really appreciate it. But alright, I am done with this picture. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll be on with Sylvie tomorrow. We'll be playing a game. I don't know what game, Probably a horror game, but I'm not sure what. But yeah, if I see you tomorrow, that's fantastic. If not, come back on Sunday. I'll be drawing another picture.
Adam in Children Book said, I'm really empty right now. These past few months have really drained me mentally and energetically, with so many life issues. I'm glad I had the chance to stop by your channel to relax and chill. Raising hands. Adam in Children Book said, that sketch is actually thanks from me. Adam in Children Book said, thank you for the stream.
And thank you again. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you next time. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Have a beautiful morning. And, Amy, I hope things work out for you. I'll do a little prayer for you. And give it some time. Things will work out. Keep reaching for the stars. All right. Stay creative, stay spooky, do something creative every single day. Follow your dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. And thanks again.
Adam in Children Book said, bye.